I'm that person that didn't want to go beyond that veil. I'm that person that didn't want to watch those slaughterhouse videos. I'm that person that loved animals and killed them. So many ranchers are just like us. They really love animals and kill them.
I never did like taking my cows and dropping them off at the sale barn, but I did it because I figure, hey, we eat this, you know, might as well take responsibility for it.
A result of us becoming a sanctuary is the Rancher Advocacy Program.
It's brought us to this point with the Rowdy Girl Sanctuary, trying to get some help and change our farm to growing plant-based.
When our stories started landing in the laps of everyday ranchers and farmers, and they started relating to us, there was something that started to click in them.
Y'all have gotten it out of the back of your brain, and y'all got it up on the surface, and now you're practicing it. You're
walking the walk.
You're walking the walk.
Sometimes your typical vegans just can't be heard because they're pissed off and angry at cattle ranchers. Understandably so. But it's not going to change them. The anger doesn't change them. The conversations change them. A rancher talking their language on national TV, they knew that it started pulling on their heartstrings. And so these taboo subjects that you never talk about when you're a rancher, like your feelings about the cows that you send to slaughter, like your feelings about the chickens that you send to slaughter.
I remember the first time that the chickens were sold for slaughter, the very first batch of chickens that we raised here on this farm when I was 15, 14.
Wow.
That I sat in my bedroom and I just cried and cried, knowing that they were going to all die. They were all going to be slaughtered. But that was yet another thing that was part of farming.
And we're indoctrinated to like what you're just talking about, cows, chickens, pigs, that they don't have the same kind of feelings. They don't have the same kind of pain. You're right, man. You take them to the market and you feel like a murderer, you know.
They need to talk to people that can tell them, I feel the same way, but I don't know what to do about it. Because I've talked to ranchers, 8th generation cattle ranchers, that tell me, you know, our kids don't want to inherit the farm. They're going vegan and vegetarian. I've heard this over and over, and this is one of the big problems coming into our society.
So we were coordinating this with Davey's parents, and they're like, okay, well, there's a schedule in November for some of the cows to be picked up for auction.
Did you round them up?
No. Hell no. Yeah.
These kids that are coming up do not want to inherit the cruelty. Period. We've got to help them. The Ranchers Advocacy Program is positioned to do that. The Barrett Farm used to be a chicken farm, and they have 4 chicken sheds in Wicks, Arkansas. They processed 100,000 chickens every 52 days. And now we are converting their farm to a mushroom farm.
And one day, whenever we get this thing started, one day I'm going to be able to help another farm somewhere close by to be able to do the same thing that I'm doing. And then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And hopefully these farms that we put online can do the same thing to their friends and their farmers. This thing is going to be global. It's going to go global.